I have two stories for you before the homily. They both occurred at St. Bernard's in Mount Lebanon. A couple of years ago, before I left, Father George Dalton, who is now in Cranberry, was having Mass, and he was talking on this Pentecost day about the Holy Spirit, and it was hot, so they had the windows open, and a bird came in the church. And everybody's hoping that it didn't perch above them. And at St. Bernard's, the church is formed like a cross. And in the center, where the cross would meet, there's a ventilation system, a big fan that goes around. And Father Dalton's, he brings the bird into the conversation. The Holy Spirit's seen as a dove, blah, blah, blah. It flies into our hearts, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, and feathers come down. And he says, well, so much for the Holy Spirit. The next year, I'm having Mass in the basement church. And it's Pentecost, so I'm using incense. Well, you know how I use incense. Be quiet, you. I give the censer to the sacristan who was supposed to take it outside. He forgot. Guess what triggered the alarm? Everybody had to leave church because the pastor was a good fireman. The third year, we wanted the pastor to do something with water, but he didn't. So that's what makes Pentecost fun for me. Now, let me ask you this. What makes Pentecost fun for you? Let me broaden that a little bit. What makes church fun for you? Let's broaden that a little bit more. What makes God fun for you? Is it the building that makes church fun? You know as well as I that it doesn't. Because the old church may have been cute, but it was no real beauty. I've been in parishes where the building was fantastic, but it was not a nice parish. I've been in buildings where it was ugly as sin, and they were not a nice parish. I've also been in parishes where it was very beautiful, and it was a nice parish. And at parishes that were ugly as sin, and it was a nice parish. What makes it fun? Is it the priest? My ego would tell you yes. The truth is no. I grew up in what I thought is a nice parish. The pastor, the old Italian pastor, was a son of a gun who hollered at everybody. He was a half drunk. But yet everybody loved him. And the parish still thrived. It's not the building. It helps. It's not the priest. It helps. Is it because of a school? No. What makes God fun in a parish? The answer, believe it or not, is you. We priests come and go. The building could stand or fall, but it's the parish that makes the parish. You either make or break the life of the parish here. I believe that this is a vibrant parish. And the reason is because all of you use the gifts that the Holy Spirit gives you to help. I challenge you, then, when you think that there's nothing here or nothing's going on, I challenge you to step forward and say, why don't we do this? The younger crowd here. So you ladies up in front here, the little one playing over here, everybody. If you think church is boring, why do I have to go? I say that too, by the way. What's in it for me? I challenge you, what can you give to make it lively? And it's not necessarily volunteering for stuff. It's not necessarily doing something, because people can do a lot of things and the church still dies. But it's giving yourself, your attitude, your life, your love to God and manifesting it so that everyone can hear it in his or her tongue, so to speak, in the parish. All of us are called to receive the Holy Spirit. Most of us were confirmed. And if you remember, we chose at that time to follow Christ. This day we remember what gives life. And if you're visiting here from another parish because you think, nothing goes on over there, I challenge you, what can you do to bring life to your parish? A parish, faith, is one that is manifested by its members. Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I in their midst. This Pentecost day, while we remember the Holy Spirit, while we remember, all the talents that were used and are asked to be used for the benefit of the parish, I'd like you to remember what constitutes the parish. You, me, Jim, the building, and together, all of us, makes the Holy Spirit bloom and blossom and grow. And we, through that, receive life, which God has offered from the beginning of time.